police emergency.
Every night in Britain,
OK, we'll get police making to you as a Grade 1 emergency.
officers of the law
Yeah, that's noted. We're just round the corner.
clock on
You'll have to put the stop on now. Unlock the door! Unlock the door now!
to keep the peace and protect us
I need to get you home safe.
while we sleep.
This is a taser! Steady now!
You're under arrest for a possession of loaded article.
I love the night shift. It's my favourite shift.
I'm not having that.
Sometimes it can just go mental for no reason.
Can you get us out of cuffs on Aaron? Move! Hey! Right. Down on the ground.
We filmed with Gloucestershire Constabulary,
He's after a taser! Show me your hands now!
following their 999 response team.
Oscar Tango 59, Oscar Tango 59.
Mate, move on!
Stay where you are!
And specialist units
Oscar Tango 2, there's more fighting going on.
Can we have an ambulance, please?
to show the highs
Snakes.
Should we go? Yeah, let's go.
and the lows
Got any weapons on you or anything like that?
Weapons? It's got a big willy. I'm so sorry, my darling.
Not darling.
of the night shift.
I love working nights. It's when you get the chance to catch that old-fashioned career criminal. I thrive on that because I joined the police to lock criminals up.
That escalated quickly, didn't it?
Yeah, go on so far. Phone.
Also got a male come into the store with a knife. The male's intoxicated. Slightly one male, dark blue tracksuit, and he's got black hair and black cap.
Currently being dispatched to an incident where it's been alleged that a male's entered a shop, punched someone in the face. They're in possession of a kitchen knife as well.
It's PC Foxhall's first call of the night. He's on duty with Constable Webber, who is 8 months into his role as a special.
I've got pretty much same training as these guys. I like normal PCs, and obviously got the same powers and everything.
So essentially, you're the exact same as me, minus the taser and driving, of course.
Yeah.
But you just don't get paid. I started out as a special. I was a special for a couple of years. It was good. Opened my eyes to a lot. Giving up your free time to be putting yourself in harm's way all the time, it's noble.
They're heading to a call which is at a parade of shops.
We've got to develop a working strategy, really. How are we going to apprehend the suspects? And what threats we face, as well as what threats there are to the public.
There seems to be an increase of calls to knife incidents now, and kind of when you got to think, is this the job which I don't come back from?
Tower Hotel 2-1. Has there been any further developments, please? We're 5 minutes out.
That's the negative.
Such is the level of risk, more units are being deployed.
Received, so don't go to see. Our firearms officers have been dispatched to the scene. They're currently at the location at the moment. And they've got a containment on the area. So what we're being asked to do is just hang back. Thank you. We're state 6 in the area.
As backup, PC Foxhall and Special Constable Webber will remain parked up a few minutes away. Ahead, firearms officers have arrived and detained the suspect.
Get your hand out of your pocket. Right, you're under arrest. Suspect and things.
No, don't stop saying me. That's here, is he?
Yeah. Hold on, mate. Mate, come on then, chap.
The victim, claiming he was assaulted, has footage of the suspect after he says he dropped the knife.
It's a big, kitchen knife.
Retrieved from inside the shop, the knife is bagged up for evidence. The scene made safe, PC Foxhall and Special Constable Webber await the next shout.
It just never stops.
Busy. That's the thing with nights. You never know what you're going to get.
QR, any taser officer able to respond Grade 1, please? We've had reports of a male assaulting a female. He's armed with a baseball bat. Are you able to attend? That's received.
Being dispatched to a taser incident where the male's been swinging around a baseball bat. Information's still coming in, so we're not too sure if he's used the baseball bat as part of the assault or if he's threatened to use it.
The alleged assaults happened outside a village pub.
Said suspect, he's got access to a Peugeot, obviously base, he's waving a bat around at the moment. And the caller doesn't know if he's still outside, so he's not sure whereabouts he is at the moment.
Is there any mention of where that vehicle is now?
No.
Up ahead, a second unit has arrived at the pub and is with the victim, but the suspect has made off in his car.
He has opened entering the place from the most believed so far. And we believe he's made to smash the victim's car.
I'm trying to look for the VRM now on it.
We don't have a reg.
Oh, that's helpful.
That's Foxtrot 55, that's the hotel unit that was with the victim from the Ashford job.
Just had a unit at scene, arrive at scene for the incident. They've stated that the male is no longer there, he's potentially left, so he's still in possession of a baseball bat.
Just going to change the address now, mate, all right?
Yeah.
The victim believes the suspect could be heading to an address nearby.
So we don't know what his intentions are with the baseball bat, or whether he intends to cause any harm with it, but you have to take each threat on its merit, so we're going to have to treat it as if he's intending to use it.
They arrive to find the street in darkness and no sign of a Peugeot.
Yeah.
At Hotel 21, can we check AMPR for this suspect's vehicle, see if it's hit with just a vehicle description?
I was going to say, I don't think he's made it down here yet.
Even without a registration number, police cameras will pick up the suspect's car by its make and colour.
Right, let's just have a quick look at the log.
But before they get a chance to look,
Peugeot.
they spot what looks like the suspect's car.
I don't know what it is, but
It's in front of this one.
in front of this one, is it?
Yeah, it's in front of this one.
He's gone.
He's opened entering the place. And we believe he's made to smash the victim's car.
It's after midnight on Saturday. PC Foxhall and Special Constable Webber are hunting a suspect armed with a baseball bat, alleged to have assaulted a woman at a pub.
Peugeot.
They think they've spotted the suspect's car and are giving chase.
It's in front of this one.
In front of this one, is it?
Yeah, it's in front of this one.
He's gone.
But as they close in,
What have we got here?
Yeah, it's Golf.
That Golf, is it?
Yeah.
it's the wrong car, and they're still in the dark about where the suspect might be.
With what little information we've got to just try and do what we can. I mean,
One piece it together.
Right, S04E01.
Go ahead.
Is there any sign?
Not at the moment, no. We're going to keep an eye out and stay in the area, but nothing at the moment.
apparently he's previously been anti-police, so
Sorry,
it's not looking a good cocktail. Like,
No.
he could be in drink, he could be on drugs, he's driving a car, and he's got a baseball bat and he's anti-police. So he's not going to like it when we turn up and want to nick him. Quite dislike the violence. You know, we don't need to be violent in this day and age. We can just walk away, or we can talk to each other politely. Everyone's adults. Where are you?
PC Foxhall checks for an address for the suspect.
Sorry, Delta Hotel 21. I managed to find the suspect's address from a hash DL. Can you do some hash VF work to see if we can locate a vehicle and run that through BOF, please?
By finding the suspect's address, PC Foxhall asks Control to check the police computer for any hits on camera of the Peugeot near his home.
So he might be going back home, or he might still be in the area. It's just a question of the night. Make a decision. We'll go to his home address. Ideally, we want backup. However, at the moment, there is no backup. 2-1. We'll go to the suspect's home address.
I have got a hit AMPR at 2247 towards the M5.
Yeah,
It's going home. Yes, received.
Bang on the money.
The suspect's car has been caught on police camera near his home.
Remember the reg? Lima.
Crucially, they now have the Peugeot's number plate.
Get through these lights then, because we'll have a silent approach. We don't really want to give him the heads up that we're coming, because that'll give him the opportunity for him to arm himself, really. At least at night time, it is very much a cat and mouse game. You know, you're trying to find the criminals who are sometimes one step ahead of you, but you're trying to catch up with that step as quick as you can. That's 20. Might be on the other side. One. There's no car there. What reg is this vehicle? Is it a new or old car?
I think it's an old one.
There's no lights on at home.
At the suspect's address, there is no sign of his car, and the house is in darkness.
Delta Hotel 21. Thank you. Estate 6 at suspect's home address. There's no vehicle on the driveway. Where would you go? You've kind of got to put yourself in their shoes. And what would you do? I got an idea.
What?
Let's get the suspect's mobile number. Delta Hotel 21.
Yeah.
Surprising the suspect on his mobile could reveal if he is at home alone or elsewhere.
Yeah, I've got his number here.
Hello, is that? He's somewhere where there's people and he's indoors, isn't he?
Yeah, 100%.
Realistically, I don't think he's going to be in there.
No, it's not.
There's no signs of life in there.
No.
Or anyone being in there present. You can see into the kitchen, so there's no one there. He's in an address where there's people.
At Control, investigations are underway into other areas linked to the man.
Got an uncle that doesn't know Jack.
The suspect has family links in another area of the town.
It's a big area.
It is, that's the issue.
We can't have a look at any intel. Unless...
What are you thinking?
Can you ask them to do a GSIS check for any... See if he's got any links to any other addresses?
By checking all the police systems, PC Foxhall hopes to pinpoint all addresses linked to the man.
Just trying to find any tiny bit of information that we can get hold of.
It's literally like searching needle in a haystack. What's that? 16? No, it's not that.
We didn't have an exact address, but we know the rough area, but it all comes down to knowing your patch, really, and knowing what's where and where the likelihood is going to be.
While they wait for more information, PC Foxhall can only search where his instincts lead.
Let's carry on looking around here. God loves a trier.
Hopefully he does.
Oh, what's that? There it is.
You got it?
Yep.
Delta Hotel 21. You've got this male's vehicle behind it now.
Yeah. There's no baseball bat.
No.
There's no keys either. We've got the vehicle. I think he's going to be nearby. So from what the information says is that he parks his car here.
Up here?
Yeah.
The checks have thrown up an address.
His uncle does live on that road.
Does he?
Yeah, we've got another unit coming down now. Yes, so we got a number for that address for his uncle.
He parks his car here
and then
walks the alleyway up to his uncle's address.
Okay, cool.
With no sign of the baseball bat in the car, the suspect could still be armed.
We could be in for a bit of a tough time with him, to be honest. We've got myself going as a taser officer. I think we've got another unit that's coming there, a taser as well. So the more we have, the better, really, just in case he does try and fight us. We can deploy taser if necessary. Up here and round to the right. Do you want to hold there in case he runs out?
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
Yeah, sometimes people will look at me and think I'm a bit of a challenge being, 6'4". Sometimes it has the other effect where, people look at me and go, actually, I don't want a piece of that. I won't play up as much.
A second unit has arrived at the address.
There's a downstairs bathroom light on and an upstairs bedroom light on.
Contact.
They will cover the back of the house in case the suspect makes a run for it.
What's your name, buddy? You got any idea on your...
Upstairs.
It's upstairs. Who else are you here with? Initially knocking on the door and speaking to the occupants, they were a bit hesitant in their answering our questions. So that raises suspicion slightly. It creates that belief that that person's definitely going to be in there. It's yeah.
I'll go check.
I'll come with you, because...
We got suspicion he's in here, mate.
Yeah. Hello, mate. Can you stand up for me? Right. It's 57 minutes past midnight. All right. You don't have to say anything. It may harm your defence if you don't mention one question. Something which may later on in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. Just pop your other hand behind your back for me, please.
He's come completely clean. Obviously, he's now in handcuffs. Just waiting on the van to take him to custody. We're obviously been booked in and everything, but I mean, after an hour and a half of trying to look for him and trying to get different addresses and everything, it's a massive bonus. It really is.
All right.
You need what? Have you got a phone as well?
There we go. Where are your car keys?
I think they're in my pockets.
In your pocket there. Before I go in your pockets, you got anything sharp on you?
No.
Okay. Anything on you shouldn't have? There we go. We're parked literally behind his vehicle. So.
Where is it?
Straight down that alleyway.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
He was very compliant, considering the offences he was alleged to have committed, which we don't see all too often. But we're always going to be grateful if people are going to be compliant with us, because it means that no one's going to end up in bruises at the end of the day. Yeah. Do you understand why you've been arrested?
Yeah.
You're going to be taken to cells. Yeah. You're more likely to be interviewed in the morning about the allegation, all right?
Yeah.
So you'll probably be looking at tomorrow afternoon, you get released.
The Sarge found it in, say, the front room.
In the lounge area at the bottom of a cupboard.
If you can go home and say you've done everything that you possibly can, in line with all your powers and policies, to protect this victim, kind of go home sleeping soundly after that. But you just got to make sure you do the best job that you can at the time. If you take a jump in there, mate.
What's your head?
Take a seat on the right-hand side if you can, mate. That one there, yeah. Right. There you go.
Nice one.
All right.
And then when we're on the way as well, if you want to put your feet up there so you're not falling around the place. Yeah. All right?
It's a good job all round.
Rhodes Policing Officer PC Merchant is on patrol in Cheltenham. It's the early hours when a shout goes out to all units.
If you're in Wadden, there's a car flying down towards the football ground at speed. Do you know what it was? An Audi A3. It was doing
Unmarked firearms officers were sat up waiting for a vehicle to move, and while sat up, this vehicle has gone flying past them, much faster than the 20-mile-an-hour speed limit for the road.
Within minutes, the Audi with a patrol car behind passes PC Merchant. To assist his colleague, he follows on.
Took a long time to react.
Yeah, vehicle stopped to fairly range.
Oh, it stopped.
Absolutely ragging it.
I think he was gonna stop then.
There's something not quite right here.
Well, what's not quite right?
I just think you fancy doing drug work, do you, mate?
Yeah.
I told you, man, I asked you your name and you got very confused about what it was.
My colleague, the sergeant, has caught up with the vehicle and I've gone to assist. There was 2 occupants in the vehicle. The male driver was clearly under the influence of something.
The driver's behaviour is giving cause for concern.
So we're just going to bottom out. We'll do a few procedures, drink drive and drugs wipe, and then we'll go from there. Spraying out for us, mate, all right?
Yeah, sure.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop.
I did have one kind of call in earlier, mate. Nothing worked like that.
Legal limit's 35.
43 though. I've one car, mate.
He said he only had 1 carling. However, having been a road policing officer for the amount of time I have, I would know that he's had a few more than 1.
Also just going to do a drugs wipe on you as well, okay? Slot your tongue around your mouth for me. And then open your mouth. Stick your tongue out. Open your mouth so I can get in. Mate, just open your mouth, because otherwise it's going to hurt you. Thank you.
Already over the drink drive limit, it will be 7 long minutes before the driver will discover if he's passed or failed the drugs test.
Spraying out for us, mate, all right?
Yeah, sure.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Stop. Legal limit's 35.
43 though. I've one car, mate.
After just failing a breath test, a driver, stopped for speeding through Cheltenham town centre in the early hours, has been tested with a drugs wipe, and the results are in.
So, mate, you've failed the drugs wipe as well for cocaine, all right?
I haven't done anything.
Just bear with me.
After checking the driver's licence with control, there are more charges to add.
The time now is 12:37, and you're under arrest.
And it turned out he was under the influence of both drink and drugs. I think he went to drop a friend off.
PC's Bailey and Griffiths arrive with a custody van.
I think it's a drug drive. Are we ready to go?
Yeah.
Cool.
Just be aware, he's only blown 43.
Okay, all right, no worries.
Despite facing charges of drink and drug driving, the arrested man's main concern is for the car.
Bought my friend's car accident.
No, it's being seized, mate.
What?
Well, you haven't got insurance, you haven't got a driving licence, so it's being seized. Anyway, you've got to go, so see you later.
But just as they're about to leave, there is a development.
You're a fucking muppet, mate.
Fine, perfect. We'll get a statement from you then.
And all of a sudden, the owner of the vehicle's son turns up, who is not very happy with this chap taking the car for a drive.
A charge of taking a vehicle without consent will require a statement from the owner of the car.
I don't want my car to be seized, so I've just run down here.
Mate, don't worry, we'll sort that out in a minute. Don't worry about that, all right?
So is it your car or your dad's car? My dad's car.
Are you happy to provide the statement?
In all honesty, not really. I don't want to get involved.
He may not want to become involved, but he does confirm he knows the driver.
Quite rightly, is very angry, so tells him he's angry. And we take the chap to custody, try and get him away from the scene to prevent any further offences occurring.
Come on. I don't think we need these cuffs, do we?
Mate, I'm not going to run off now.
No, that's fine. Well, we're going to put you in the van now anyway, and you've been all right with me, so I'm happy to take them off. Jump in there.
As well as removing him from the scene, there is another more pressing reason to get the arrested man booked in.
Quite important we get him down to custody as soon as possible, because the longer it takes, the more alcohol he's going to burn off. If he blows less than 40, then realistically we won't charge for the drink drive.
At custody, it is confirmed the owner will not take action against the driver.
Just up that way.
Who is still facing 2 charges of driving while under the influence of alcohol and drugs.
Keep going, 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 keep going. Stop. There you go, 37, both readings, all right?
35 is a pass. Although the man has failed the breath test by 2 points, it's not enough to prosecute.
However, that doesn't mean you get away with it, because now we're going to go to the drug drive procedure.
He blew under, which means that we then go for the bloods for the drugs. So he consented to having bloods taken, and they'll be sent off and hopefully come back with a positive outcome.
Dead last night.
Roads policing officers Sergeant Gladwin and PC Shaw are 4 hours into their night shift in Gloucester.
You out to any available officers in Gloucester. We've had reports of shoplifting at a supermarket near Eastgate Street. The suspects are described as a group of 4, 2 males and 2 females, believed to still be in the area. Over.
Should we go to that? Yeah, can do. Lost Tango 2, we're on Treeway now, we can go up there.
The 4 suspected shoplifters have been spotted by CCTV and they're being tracked.
It's probably those ones that we just saw, I expect, wasn't it? About to have a fight, yeah.
Sergeant Gladwin knows exactly where to look.
So apparently there's been a theft that's just happened up the road, and these 4 match the description of those involved. So we're just going to try and stop them all and basically search them and see what's going on.
Hello. Stay where you are. Stay there.
Stay there, guys.
Stay there. Stay where you are.
Hold on.
They didn't expect to see us just around the corner, I don't think.
Yeah, fuck off, dude.
Just have another mobile here. Wait, stay here. You're all detained at the moment for the purpose of a search, okay?
Stay there.
So we'll stand over here.
Is that all right, sir? Can you please get
All over here.
He's not on you.
It's never easy when you've got lots of people to deal with, 4 of them and 2 of us. So you've got to try and manage the situation as effectively as you can until you can get some backup. But you never know how they're going to react.
Stand here.
Because there was only 2 of us, one of the females, at the 4th, she managed to slip away.
Keep your hands where I can see them, sir. Lost Tango 2, I've lost one of the females on Eastgate Street if CCTV can pick her up. At the moment, you're all detained for the purpose of a search in relation to stolen items. All right? Let's have a look at your hands, sir. Right, I'm just going to put some cuffs on you. And your other hand.
Are you fucking doing anything?
Just leave it. Lost them.
What's in the bag? That.
That's not my bag.
You just put on you.
Fucking hell, man! I was about to get it out. Is that all right? You should be doing that anyway.
I should be.
Get my fucking ass! Females search females!
Not when it could be a knife, it couldn't.
One second then. You stay there. Just stay there.
No, you fucking boy, they're playing about it. Hey!
Can you get a set of cuffs on there?
I had to search the female because I saw her putting something behind her back and I thought it could potentially be a knife, so I couldn't take any risks with that. But that angered one of the other males, which resulted in my colleague having to put him to the floor for everyone's safety.
Give me a sec, cuffs.
Fucking leave him alone!
All you had to do was stay still. That's all you had to do.
It's my girlfriend, and I said, watch what you're doing to her.
Another backup unit has arrived. And the fourth suspect has been picked up after being spotted on CCTV.
You're under arrest on suspicion of shoplifting, okay?
I ain't been in the shop.
You do have to say anything about
I have
own
not
defence.
been in
You're
no
mentioning
shop.
one question, something's allowed in court, anything you do say maybe with evidence.
I have not been in the shop.
You're under arrest on suspicion of shoplifting, all right? So you do not have to say anything.
1, 2, 3.
How'd you work that one out then, eh? Yes, thank you very much.
I love you!
Don't worry.
Before they take the suspects into custody, they take stock of the evidence found.
So in the jacket, we've got various suspected stolen goods. Bed sheets, alcohol, food, deodorant, just stolen alcohol, still got the tags on.
They'd stolen various things, alcohol mainly. At the moment, in a cost of living crisis, people go for things that have got good value that they can sell.
Have you got anything on you that's going to harm me or you?
No.
No needles or anything like that?
No. Got a chicken sandwich there.
Lovely. Say that for later, or do you want me to bin that?
Well, yeah, if you can throw it at me.
Jump in, mate. Mind your head. Watch your head. That's it. Take a seat, all right? As soon as we're there, we can have them off.
Yeah.
So that escalated quickly, didn't it? So 2 of us trying to contain 4 people was never the easiest. Unfortunately, one of them did get away and as a result of that, but she's been detained as well, so all 4 arrested.
Sergeant Gladwin and PC Shaw return to book the 4 suspects into custody.
It looked like they were going to all try and leg it, didn't it?
Yeah, they were very, very shifty.
Yeah. Lack of timing in the right place then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
At least the other one got caught as well.
At the custody suite,
Oh yeah, just look at twat on telly.
the protests are continuing, and there is blood on the cell window.
I get it. But as soon as we can, you're next.
No, we won't.
You will be next.
Just chill out.
Okay.
Well, he's just hurting himself, just bashing his head in.
Yeah.
Is he? We've now got a cell that we can't use for the night. He's caused himself an injury to his head.
When you arrest someone and they're in cuffs, then most people will comply and just cooperate with you. Others, though, can become even more difficult, even though effectively the game's up.
Number 7, please. You're right. I can't. You do it at the desk. All right.
I'm not fucking right. Sorry, I'm not happy with this at all.
Nothing's quick, unfortunately, when you arrest someone, and then we've still got to do all the paperwork in relation to it afterwards as well. So it almost takes us off the street for at least 2 or 3 hours generally when you arrest someone.
It's midnight at police control.
Police emergency?
Calls are coming in from a Cotswold market town.
Is that north or south?
There are reports that locals have been woken by a driver in trouble. It's a job for Rhodes policing officer PC Merchant.
Just on our way to reports of a recovery driver who has recovered a broken down coach. However, it would appear he has decided to follow his sat-nav and he is now stuck on a hill. And apparently it's taken him an hour to reverse 40 yards.
PC Merchant knows the town well.
As we get closer, I think we're going to see how narrow the hill actually is. And generally, I used to drive coaches, And you know when you get somewhere, you have a look and you assess it and you go, ooh, that looks a bit tight, I'm not going to go down there.
Arriving on the scene, he's even more surprised that the drivers attempted to navigate the narrow streets.
I mean, just look. I mean, he's come through here. I mean, look at it. Oh, there he is, yeah.
The recovery driver was collecting a broken down bus.
Clearly followed his sat-nav.
Woken by the reversing alarm, locals have left their beds to try to help the driver.
Sorry, do you want to take over controlling it? Yeah, I just where's the driver gone? Oh, he's in the back. Oh, he's here. Are you right? Where are you going? Yeah, come on, mate. Come on. If you just go straight. Right, this is the hardest bit now because he's got to straighten up without hitting the building. The sign does say unsuitable for HGV, so I don't know why he thought he could get down there. Yeah, keep coming up and then we'll turn that way. And then you just follow me and I'll take you to the depot.
Oh, you know what it is,
Yeah.
Doing all he can to assist the driver, PC Merchant has already decided to escort the load to the depot.
Was running around the truck, and I was trying to say, look, I'm here, I'll watch.
Come on! Yeah, come on!
With the help of a colleague, the situation is resolved.
I'm going to take him to the depot so he doesn't get stuck again. It's literally at the bottom of the hill, so he can follow me, we can get him there safely, and we can get the people back to sleep.
There was a few issues. The driver already committed 2 offences, so he's gone through a weight restriction zone, and he's also seen a sign that's there for advisory purposes, saying that it's unsuitable for HGVs.
What's he doing now? Yeah, me, yeah. All right? He's not going to get around that, I don't think. I can't risk him getting stuck again, so we'll go this way.
Initially, you think, oh, this is quite straightforward. We'll deal with any offences that may have occurred, and then we'll let him on his way. But there was just something in the back of my mind. I just wasn't quite happy with the way this chap was displaying.
He's forgotten to put his amber lights on. Now he's just stuck his amber lights on.
With the broken down bus back at base, PC Merchant turns his attention to the recovery driver.
Mate, just because of, obviously there's a few offences,
Right.
we're just going to do some roadside tests, right? So we're going to do a drink test, and we're also going to do a drug test, and then we're also going to check your driving licence as well.
Right.
I've explained to the driver that he's committed a traffic offence, so I'm going to do a breath test and also a drug swipe.
Just come to the car then, we'll quickly do that, because it takes 7 minutes to wait, so whilst it's waiting for the result, you can crack on with your thing.
He's finally gone a little bit quiet, which is always a little indication that something may be up.
You got anything to drink in the last 20 minutes?
No.
Anything to eat or smoke in the last 10?
No.
There you go, mate. Next seal around the tip, keep blowing until I say stop. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, stop.
It's the early hours of the morning. PC Merchant has escorted a recovery driver and his load to a bus depot after it got stuck in a Cotswolds town.
You got anything to drink in the last 20 minutes?
No.
Anything to eat or smoke in the last 10?
No.
There you go, mate. Next seal around the tip, keep blowing until I say stop. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, stop.
The driver is being tested for drink and drugs after committing 2 traffic offences.
The drink test was negative, and I've given him the tube to dispose of. And for the first time, he's fiddling with it, and he's managed to snap the tube.
Do you suffer with anxiety or anything like that?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Because you're coming across like you're quite worried at...
It's good felt, mate, I know it is. I've done something the other day, so I just can't afford to lose my licence.
Well, it's the risk you take.
Yeah.
Just open your mouth for me. Stick your tongue out. What did you take the other day?
Potentially.
So I've asked him if there's any, is he suffering from anxiety? Is there anything I can do to make his experience a little bit easier for him? And then that's when he said, well, I'm going to fail the drug swipe. I was like, well, we'll see what happens.
Well, wait and see what it says. I mean, I know you said you took some. Take 7 minutes.
That was it, oh yeah.
However, I've got no sympathy for you if you do fail.
No,
You're driving a, how many ton is that?
17.
17-ton lorry. You crash into someone and kill them, do you know what I mean? So...
How about that?
No, 7 minutes it takes. I've got to make sure that it gives us the line to say, done. So once you get one line, that means it's working.
So the other lines have come up and that's it and it failed.
Well, you told me it was cannabis.
Yeah, what's that then?
Well, clearly you're lying to me.
It's cocaine. The only reason I didn't say that is because I've not had that recently.
Right, we've got a bit of a situation. Are you ready?
He failed the drug swipe. Tested positive for cocaine. So he was driving a 17.5-ton lorry with a bus on the back. So, I mean, if there's a worse combo, then let me know because I can't think of one.
Right, I'll ring
2 seconds, mate.
Still, he was just all over the place. His behaviour was so erratic.
So, mate, it's 37 minutes past midnight and you're under arrest for driving a motor vehicle whilst over the prescribed drug limit. You're not saying for imminent harm in defence. Not mention one question, so much later on in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence, all right? So basically what that means, mate, is I can't let you have anything to eat or drink. I'll let you make the phone call, because obviously we can't leave that there.
I'll get her picked up now, and I'll ring.
If that's okay.
That's fine.
I'll come with you, because I just need to listen to the phone calls.
Yeah,
just to make sure everything's all right.
Without a driver, the recovery vehicle can't be moved. It's almost 1 a.m. when PC Merchant calls the driver's boss.
Oh yeah, we got one of your drivers here. I need someone to come and collect his truck. He's been arrested because he's provided a positive drug swipe. Sorry to do this to you. His bosses are aware, as you heard, they are not happy with him. And to be honest, I wouldn't be happy with him. Driving this thing and other road users, I've got no sympathy.
A second unit has arrived to take the driver into custody.
Got it, mate, jump out. Are the keys in there, yeah?
Keys in the ignition.
Grand.
That's it, just bring
Come on
yourself.
then.
House keys, well, can I grab my house key quickly?
Oh, mate. Yeah.
Go on, it's in the back here. You know what I mean? I'm just over stress, that's all.
Right, that's it. We're not getting anything else. Right, mate, it's just a handle, that's right. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Right, take a minute. Come on then, come with me.
Yeah.
That's it, we've got everything?
Yeah.
Right, follow us then.
Yeah, no, it's all right.
Watch your head.
Lovely. I'll make it as comfortable journey as I can.
Apart from the potholes.
But the road to Gloucestershire aren't very nice.
You're looking at near enough 30 tonne of vehicle, and should he fail to react, should he crash into someone, God forbid, they wouldn't stand a chance. He crashed into a car, he crashed into a pedestrian. It's carnage, it's absolute carnage.
Join police back on the night shift, new next Monday at 9. You can't get much closer to the action than Body Cam. Police 999 Clear and Present Danger starts brand new at 8 tomorrow. And fast crawling onto our shores, find out all you need to know about the big bedbug invasion, brand new Wednesday at 8. Next, police suspect number 1.